Namaste, I'm the Queen of Cups Montreal. This week's love reading features the Modern Witch Tarot. Whether you're single, in a relationship, or it's complicated, this reading can help you understand whether they are the one for you or your soulmate is still out there. With your person of interest in mind, I invite you to pick the deck or crystal which resonates strongest for you. In the video description, you will find a link for a special event held Saturday, April 24th called Soul Space, where you can connect with me and other practitioners providing affordable spiritual guidance and therapies. Tickets are available on Eventbrite. I will also make the link available in my social media bio. You will also find timestamps for your chosen reading, which you can use to navigate the video. Thank you for joining me. Please like and share. Don't forget to subscribe and ring the bell for notifications for future readings. As always, love all and harm none. This includes yourself. Namaste, Amethyst Group. Thank you so much for joining me. As I mentioned in the introduction, this is for anybody who is single, attached, or it's complicated, as long as they have a person of interest in mind. The question we are asking today and exploring is, are they the one? We're going to explore areas that could bring you two together, reasons that you two could be parted. We're going to explore the potential for them being the one, and then we'll look at next steps. So position number 1 is common ground. Position number 2 is points of contention. Position number 3 is relationship potential. And position number 4 are next steps. What can you expect next? So position number 1, common ground. You two are both very arduous workers. I think that you get focused. When you get focused, you go, go, go. I think that you'll understand each other's work ethic, a little bit of a workaholism or like an obsessive kind of drive. And I feel like you'll understand each other's determination. So this is the common ground. You're both like fiery individuals who work really hard and get their heads stuck in to a task and a job. Position number 2 is the point of contention. I feel like you two are both giving off divine masculine vibes, and it doesn't matter how you identify. We all have divine feminine and divine masculine within us, and I feel like you're both giving this divine masculine provider, protector, energy of the emperor. So you're both very steadfast. You're more increasing than receptive. And I feel like you're both really go-getters, which we saw was position number 1. So that could work for you and also against you. That you're both can be a little bit stubborn or hard-headed, very set in your ways, and you do for yourself. I've got this. And you like to do for other people too, which is a blessing and a gift, but you also can be very stuck in your ways. Position number 3 is the relationship potential. You guys, this is a tricky one. I feel like you might end up at an impasse with this one. These mini readings, of course, only give you a slight snapshot, but I feel like with the Hanged Man here in relationship potential, I think it could go either way. So I want you to explore how you can manage your fire and your divine masculine attributes without bumping heads. You notice here, the Emperor has little horns, like ram's horns. He represents, a bit of stubbornness and drive. And I feel like this could be an issue. So you guys, my first reaction would be, it could go either way, but you can always book a personalized tarot reading with me and we can explore things further. But not my favorite choice for you at this point. Next steps, I feel like the next steps are for you guys to kind of decide that maybe it's not for each of you. Maybe that you guys are in an impasse and it could be a little too fiery. Not the sexy, fun, playful fire, but like the burn the house down kind of fire. But as I said, this reading is for the whole amethyst group, so this might not be your situation. If it does resonate with you, or if it doesn't, you can always reach out to me for a personalized tarot reading, so we can dive into things a little bit further. If you do want to go forward with this relationship, I would recommend a grounding stone, to really get you guys in a place where the fire is not too much and too conflicting. But I also feel like you need some rose quartz energy so that you guys can have compassion, understanding, and support of one another. This is my agate, you know, rosy crystals, rose quartz, agate, pink agate, rhodonite, so that you two understand. There's my tiny rose quartz, so I have a bigger one somewhere. So that you two can have compassion for each other and understand that you're not fighting with each other, that you can use these flames to project yourselves forward and really become a force to be reckoned with in the world. You guys, it's so soon that my website is going to be relaunched. You can still reach me through queenofcupsintuitivereading.com. My YouTube account and my social media. But when the website's up, it's going to be so streamlined. It'll be so easy to book your appointments, energy readings, tarot readings, and energy healing. You guys, with every reading, I send out a little love and light and namaste energy. I sincerely hope you received yours today. And I'm going to go find my rose quartz. Namaste, guys. Namaste, Clear Quartz crew. Thank you so much for joining me. As I mentioned in the introduction, whether you're single, attached, or it is complicated like Jada was last year, we are going to explore whether they are the one. As long as you have a person of interest in mind, we can go down this rabbit hole and explore what the truth is revealed. Remember, this reading is for the collective, so it might not necessarily resonate with you, but you can always get a personalized reading from me to explore further meaning and further intentions and further energies and help you make informed decisions. Tarot is all about making those informed decisions. Okay, position number one is, what common ground do you guys face? I feel like you're strong, you're formidable, you guys are like, never say die, never quit, you always keep going. I think sometimes you guys can, this is the everything fine is fine card, and I feel like you guys never give up, and I think that's something that you have in common and can share and bolster each other. You never say quit. Even when things are hard, you've always pulled yourself back up and you've always kept yourself going forward. So that is something that you share common ground on. It's not always the best attribute, but at least you guys will understand each other and empathize with each other. Position number two is a point of contention. You guys, this is crazy. It's also the fact, I don't know if you're familiar with this deck, the Modern Witch Tarot deck, but I include both these cards in my deck. And it's both of, it's everything is fine, but also the fact that you guys don't necessarily get to the root of your emotional issues and your pain and your suffering and your struggles. And I think that it's interesting because a similar thing happened with the Amethyst group. Is your common ground is also the point of contention, where like you guys never say die and never say quit and can keep going through any storm, and yet the problem is you guys keep going through any storm. And I think that you don't really settle down long enough to go, wow, I need help, I'm hurting, I'm suffering, I'm struggling, and you just kind of keep moving forward without any resolution or self-care. So this is both the common ground and the point of contention. Position number three is the relationship potential. I do feel like there's relationship potential here. We have the Page of Wands. You're setting out on something new. Something is budding and developing here. I feel like there's good potential for a start. I think that it's not enough to go to Las Vegas and elope today, but I do feel like it's good potential for a start. There's growth here and development, and I think there's enough passion to keep you guys going forward, curiosity, energy, keep you guys going forward. What is the next step? I feel like honestly the next step is for both of you to focus on more positivity, get out of this vibe, You both need to focus on more positivity, more health, vitality, well-being. Do the icky shadow work, do the painful release work, so that you guys can really walk in the sun together. And I feel like this is a natural progression. We're dealing with the Page of Wands, beginning of inspiration, creativity, hope, drive, optimism, personal power, all these good things. But it can really manifest into the sun. So you guys need to perhaps lean on each other, because you know exactly where you're coming from. Lean on each other so that you can get out of the shadows and the darkness. For that, I feel like you two could really benefit from some citrine, for some optimism and strength and vitality and courage. But also, I feel like you guys need some Amazonite for yourselves to have self-compassion first. I think you'll have compassion for each other, but you need a dose of self-compassion and understanding. You guys, my new website is relaunching any day now. It's going to be so easy and streamlined and intuitive to get in touch with me now for your personalized tarot readings. In the meantime, you can still reach out to me to queenofcupsintuitivereading.com through my YouTube and my social media as well. You guys, with every reading, I send out a little love and light and namaste energy. I sincerely hope you received it today, and I look forward to seeing you again for your next reading, your next mini reading or monthly reading. I haven't decided yet, you guys. Check back in to find out. Namaste. Namaste, Kainai group. Thank you so much for joining me. I'm so honored to have you take this time to be with me here today. As I mentioned in the introduction, this reading is about whether they are the one. It's for people who are single, attached. It's complicated, like Jada was last year. It's for all that, and as long as you have a person of interest in mind, we can really explore the nature of your connection and what to expect going forward. Because this is a collective reading, I obviously will not be able to narrow down your specific the details of your situation, but you can always contact me for a personal reading. This is more of a preview and a general overview. So position number 1 is, what common ground do you share? I feel like you're both embarking on a new emotional journey. You're both willing to be open. You're not all the way open like the lotus flower yet, but you're willing to trust a little bit more. You're willing to express yourself a little bit more and be vulnerable. So I think this is a new emotional journey for the two of you, or a new emotional path for the two of you. And I feel like either individually or together, and you're both at this stage where you want to open up a little bit more. Position number 2 is, what is the point of connection? I feel like you two can be a little bit secretive. You can get into your head a little bit. This is kind of goes hand in hand. So the common ground is like you're willing to open up more. That's good. The point of contention could be a little bit of a secretiveness, could be a little bit of a withholding, a mystery, a guardedness that you two have, that you're not willing to just put everything out there. So it could be difficult because there seems to be like some trust in the past. This is just my intuitive message that you're recovering from. So you have to start from scratch with the Page of Cups. And then there's still this lingering mystery of the High Priestess, the secrets of the High Priestess. That could be an issue, a point of contention between the two of you. Like, if there's trust issues coming in here, then any secretive on either of your parts is going to feel a little bit awkward and uncomfortable and unsettling. Position number 3 is relationship potential. You guys, I think that this may be not the ideal one. I think there could be a lot of past stuff happening. I feel that there could be a lot of issues of conflict or not seeing eye to eye, or miscommunications and misunderstandings. That's rooted in the this energy. But tarot is just a window, so it doesn't give you the whole picture. Next steps would be find the balance. So if this is still, you're like, no, Queen of Cups, this is the one for me, then find the balance. Don't view things so black and white. Find the balance between the two of them. Be willing to work together, to communicate, to put one foot in front of the other despite the trust issues and that little bit of mystery about you or the other person that either of you are picking up. I feel that, like I said, this reading's for the collective, so it won't be exactly the case for all of you, but expect a little bit of miscommunication, a little bit of strife and issues there because you're both recovering from some sort of trauma or hurt or issue there. But ultimately, the next step, if you choose to go forward one way or the other, if you want to go on your separate way, find balance in your life. You need to balance the vulnerability with the guardedness. You don't have to expose your whole heart right away, but you can't be too afraid of being vulnerable. And the same applies if you want to go forward with this person. You have to be willing to be a little bit more vulnerable and strike the balance between guarded and vulnerability, with them or without them. That's a tricky one, guys. What crystal do I need for you? If you want to go forward with them, I would say get a good grounding stone. Hematite, obsidian. You might even want to get some Dalmatian jasper because it's a stone of collaboration, so to help quench these fires of contention. And then you need something for trust. So I would do some rose quartz, to be honest. Some trust and compassion. And I feel like the hematite will also help you find balance. You guys, my new website is relaunching so soon. I can't wait for you guys to check it out. It's going to be so intuitive and clear. It's going to be easy to reach out to me and buy healing crystals from me all in one place. So as soon as it launches, you'll be the first to know. But you can still reach out to me through queenofcupsintuitivereading.com, through my social media or my YouTube. And I'm always excited to hear from you in the comments or through any questions you have. And of course, you can book me for tarot reading, energy reading, or energy healing in all different formats. You guys, with every reading, I send out a little love and light and namaste energy. I sincerely hope you receive it today. I look forward to seeing you again for the monthly reading or another mini. I haven't decided yet, but check back in to find out. Namaste, guys.